All right, man. They literally just showed up. I'm gonna give you guys my raw reaction. Obviously, like, I know what they look like, but I haven't seen them in person. So you guys probably saw the cinematic before this. I just wanted to reveal them on the car and get that out of the way. And for everyone else, we're gonna ceramic coat them together, kind of talk about the wheels, the sizing, why I went with what I went with, and the options that you can have or you can make when you're custom designing these wheels with BC Forged. Super excited to announce I am now working with BC Forged. These are the MLE81. There are a lot of things that you can do when it comes to designing these wheels. But before we get into any of that, let's open these up. This is my first time seeing them in person. So I'm a little hyped. I'm a little hyped up. I've been waiting almost 5 weeks for these and they finally showed up. So let's go ahead and let's get into it, baby. The boxes are surprisingly light. They are fully forged, of course. These are like a dream wheel for me. As you guys know, wheels can make or break any build. You want to make sure that your wheel choice and design is on point. Unlike most wheels, you get to fully design these wheels so you can make something as unique as you would like. Okay, these are packaged really, really well. The moment. This is like the moment. Oh my God, dude. Wow. These are gorgeous. It's like too nice to have on a car almost. Literally stunning wheels. Dude. I'm freaking speechless. Like, all you can do is laugh because they're just like so sick. They're so sick. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the design. So these are the MLE81s. Now you can go with the LE81s and those will just have a flat lip. However, I wanted this step lip. I feel like it breaks up a little bit of that monotony when it comes to an actual lip on a wheel. That was a big part of designing this wheel for me, as I really wanted to have the step lip in there. And so in order to have the step lip, you go with the model MLE81 rather than LE81. So for the overall design, I wanted a wheel that was more of a traditional design, but still had that like stealth kind of badass look to it. And that was really why I ended up going with black. Now the gold became an afterthought after I did the Valtronic exhaust. Now I knew that I would be doing a wheel like this with this design for quite a while. I just didn't know which company it would be through, and I didn't know the way that I would design it or like the color combo. I wasn't quite sure about any of that. A lot of people do like the silvers and the gunmetals and even the bronze. However, you don't see a ton of these in all black, especially with gold hardware. So when I got the gold exhaust, it all just kind of clicked and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do gold hardware. We're gonna do gold hardware on an all black wheel because honestly, I love the all black look. I really, really like the Batman, like murdered out style theme that I have going on my car right now. I didn't really want to kill that. So really when it came to wheel design and options, I knew that I wanted to have a lip because I feel like the lip designs on those wheel designs on the Supra specifically look really, really good. I've also never ran a lip wheel on this channel. I have had lip wheels in the past when I was younger, but I've never ran one on a build on this channel. So I felt like this would be the perfect car and the perfect time to introduce one. The great part about BC Forged, A, they're all forged, completely forged, super, super light wheels. You can do anything with these wheels. You have so many options when it comes to designing them. And that was what really got me hyped up. Like, oh, I can design this wheel so nobody else has it. And that was exactly what we did. We designed a wheel this exact wheel, the way it sits right now with the step lip and the gold hardware and the actual face design and the matte black on the inside with the gloss black on the outside, nobody has that. So I designed a wheel that only I have, which gets me super hyped. If I ever want to change up the hardware down the road, I can do that. I can put different colors in it. I could go all black, I could do silver, even the face. I mean, we could repaint these down the road. It's just a sick wheel, but I really, really love the all black with the gold hardware. I feel like it's just that little bit of black accent that the car is like, with the gold exhaust, it just kind of clicks together. It's just kind of bougie, but also just kind of badass. Like, it's a very, very sick wheel. From a design perspective, I've always really, really liked this mesh style design. You see them on like a lot of BBSs, but the reason that I really, really like these BC Forge ones in particular is because it's a very flat face. And if you notice, there's a lot of wheel design companies out there that have this kind of mesh, but it kind of like puckers out, or like the edges are very rounded. Now I know that this is like kind of nitpicking, but I really like how all of the cuts on this wheel are very hard. They're hard edges and it's very flat. I like that. Something about that design like speaks to me, especially on this car. So in addition to that, when it comes to the actual face, you can see how it's flush here. It's flush with the inside of the lip. With these wheels, you can actually design them so these protrude, so they come up, or they even come up and go out. There's a lot of options. You can actually change the face of this. You can change the color of the barrel. You can change the color of the lip. You can change the color of the hardware, obviously the offsets and the width. You can just get really customized in the way that you want these to look. And that was kind of why I decided to go with BC Forged. So obviously today, gonna be ceramic coating them. You guys know how I do. I'll have the stuff linked down below. This is the Ethos ceramic coating that I'm gonna be using this time. Last time I used the sea quartz, it was good, but I wanna try something new. So we're gonna try the Ethos stuff. Huge thank you to BC Forge for sending me these wheels. I mean, these are absolutely beautiful, and for working with me. I'll have a link down below if you guys wanna design and purchase your own set of BC Forge. 2 coats of ceramic coating is what we're gonna do. We'll start with one now, let it cure for a couple of hours, and then come back later tonight and I'll hit it again. I'm just gonna set the wheels out in my living room and let them cure. And then on Monday, today's Saturday, then on Monday, we're gonna have them mounted. So the deal with the tire situation, tires are a mess right now. If you don't know, like getting tires right now is such a nightmare. So I ordered Michelin PS4s for the back, 305 30s, and then my fronts are actually back ordered until March. So what I'm gonna do is I'm using my Pilot Super Sports that are the same size off of my back tires that I currently have on my car, and those are 275 30s. I'm gonna run those on the front of the car for now until my new 275 30s PS4s come in March, if that makes sense. That way I can at least get the wheels on and run these without having to wait until March. So real quick before I forget, I want to give you guys the sizes of these wheels. I got 19-inch wheels. The fronts are 19 by 9.5 with a plus 22 offset. The rear are 19 by 11 with a plus 35 offset, running a 275 30 on the front and a 305 30 on the back. I'm gonna do 2 coats, like I said. Coat it once, start with the face, flip it over, do the barrel, and then coat it again in about an hour or so. You always want to do this on a new wheel. I mean, you can obviously clean an old wheel and do it again, but it's never going to adhere as well as doing this on a fresh wheel with 0 contaminants on it. You're just going to get the best bond with the ceramic. So you buy new wheels, that is the time to ceramic coat them. Every time. So you can already tell, you see how glossy this is getting? So that's one layer that I just put on, and now I'm gonna go over it with a microfiber rag and just kind of level it out. Also important to note, I have a link down below for these TPMS sensors. So I have read a bunch of stuff in forums about people who are having issues with the OEM TPMS sensors on different size tires. These are the ones you want, apparently. From what I've read, these are the ones that you want. I'll have them linked down below. I think they're like $100 for a set. Time to level this out. Basically just gonna take a microfiber towel, just like that. It'll feel a little bit sticky, a little bit gummy, That is the ceramic. So everyone has their own way of doing this, but on the barrels, I typically don't level them out. I just lay it on as smooth as possible, and I go over it 2-3 times on the entire inside. This one is now ceramic coated, front and back with one coat. So obviously I'm gonna go ahead and do this to the other 3 that I have over there, and then in a few hours, I'm gonna do it all over again to get 2 full coats on each wheel. Pretty straightforward. We're gonna skip this video to Monday, and I'm gonna show you guys the process of mounting the tires, and then obviously like my reaction of seeing them on the car the first time. I filmed this one like a little bit differently because I didn't want people to have to like wait the whole video to like see them on the car. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna make a cinematic in the beginning, bam, reveal it, show you what we're doing, show you what we got. And then for anyone who wanted details or anything and like see the whole process, they could kind of hang out and watch the video. So if you made it this far, thank you, I appreciate it. These wheels are sick, man. I'm like truly blown away and just so grateful to be able to own these. I think they're so dope. These are personally like the most expensive wheels that I've ever owned. They're not like, you know, $10,000 BBSs, but I think they're perfect for where I'm at with building cars and the kind of car that it's going on. I think this is absolutely the perfect wheel. All right, so I'll see you guys Monday when it's time to mount the tires and put these on the car. Welcome back, you guys. It is Monday. It is mounting day. Let's go. Dude, I can't wait to see the fitment. Like, obviously you guys have already seen it in the cinematics, but your boy hasn't seen it yet, so I'm super hyped. Tread Connection is the company that is coming to mount the tires on the wheels, and then I'm gonna throw the wheels onto the car. Tread Connection is amazing. I've used them for all of my wheels, all of my tire orders. I actually order everything through them, and then they actually just show up and mount everything right in my driveway. I don't have to go anywhere. It's like the easiest and best way to order tires and have them mounted onto your car. No matter where you guys live in the country, you can utilize Tread Connection for tires and wheels, and even if you need like a repair or you're on the side of the road or anything like that, Tread Connection can help you out. I'm gonna leave their information down below. Make sure you check them out. They should be here any minute, dude. I'm so hyped. All right, so I'm pulling off all the wheels, and Chris is in there mounting the new goodness. Welcome to the Thick Garage. Got everything out here, and he's just grabbing them and running with them and mounting them. We did a test fit just to make sure, and everything is spicy. So yeah, I'm super hyped about this, man. These are gonna look insane. I'm also going to be lifting the front up just a hair. I think I'm gonna do like a 1/4 inch on here, especially since I'm putting a 35 on the front when really it should be a 30. Those are some thick boys. Bro, holy shit.
And guys are running these, right?
Yeah. This is the recommended size for an 11. Damn, dude. Holy girth. Dude, they're so thick. Oh my God, they look so good, dude. Oh my God. So I'm gonna definitely have to lift the front up more. Your boy is tucking pretty tight here, so I think I'm gonna go up an additional 1/2 inch, because we got some rake going on. Everything's gonna settle more because I haven't rolled the car out. I just dropped it off the jack. So I'm gonna go up like a 1/2 inch up here, because with these 35s up front, dude, we might be rubbing. And then we'll send it to the other side, and we should be good though, but dude, it's like a whole new car. I don't think I can even convey how thick these rear tires are. So big. They look insane from the back. Juicy boys. Oh. Yeah, that's it. Unbelievable. Like, absolutely the sickest wheels would get it done on this car. So there you guys have it. The car is officially planted on new wheels. I know this is a longer video. Thank you for hanging out and watching. Huge shout out to the guys at BC Forge for helping me out. The Michelins feel great. I'm really looking forward to getting the new tires on the front as well. As you can tell, it's a little awkward right now because the 30s on the back are much thinner than the 35s on the front. Once we get the 30s, it'll be a little more evened out, but I did raise up the front a little bit and it's perfect now. It doesn't have any rake to it. There's no scraping, no rubbing on any tires. It's honestly the perfect drop. It's completely symmetrical. It's 26 inches to be exact from fender to ground, 26 inches from quarter panel to ground. So I measured all the way around and it's identical all the way around the car. I did it with a half tank of gas, so the majority of the time it will be pretty even. But you can see that the 30s back here have a little less meat compared to the 35s. I think both of them look pretty good, but I definitely prefer the 30s over the 35s. But dude, overall, it looks so good. Car definitely handles and drives 10 times better. This is similar to when I did wider tires and wider wheels on the M2. I felt it immediately. Just the way that the car felt so much more planted to the ground, so much more stable. And yes, I finally have traction now. So we will obviously be making some upcoming videos talking about that and showing how the car can actually get grip now rather than just spinning all the way through third. The TPMS sensors that I mentioned before did work perfectly for this car. You just have to go through the normal reset for the TPMS monitoring. And then there's a selection in the iDrive of the Supra to select other tire rather than the tires that come with it. It's like custom or other. Go ahead and select those and then do the TPMS reset and you're good to go. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna have links down below for everything that you guys saw in the video. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching the video with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. It has been a fantastic journey so far, and I'm absolutely loving the Supra. I know it's not everyone's favorite car, and even though that this car may not be for everyone, it truly is one of my favorite cars that I've built on this channel. Anyways, guys, I appreciate you so much. I'll see you in the next one. Love you. Peace out.